Welcome back to another episode of the Final Fantasy LP. My name is Jason, JT iamthetie, and where we're going today, we don't need roads, we just need chocobos. Did that? I kind of rhymed, that was pretty cool. Anyway, you see the ancient forest right here really doesn't look like a forest to me. It looks like a giant rock with a mushroom growing on the top of it, whatever. So we're gonna enter here, and this is actually a pretty interesting area of the game. I forget it, you can release the insects and frogs by pushing the OK button. The reaction of insects and frogs differ depending on when you release them. Here we go. You can press the square button to give up, but I don't want to give up. Now what I want to do, I think you're supposed to grab all the birds and throw them into this particular thing right here. So, if I did this properly... And this should actually work out pretty well. Actually, I think I probably should have moved them a little bit closer. Here we go. I don't think that's going to give me my my pathway back. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with those frogs, by the way. But if you want to get an item, I think you just go ahead and walk onto this thing right here. That looks like a giant Venus flytrap, which does cause damage if you're not careful. I think if you walk on the very edge of it, it won't cause any damage to you, but that's just something to be careful about. Here we go. Let's cast Gauntlet, because I'm trying to get it so she levels up and learns, I think it's Doom of the Living. I think that's her second one. Obviously, really hard to hit a giant leaf. Just kind of floating around there. But origami powers for the win. I don't think I've ever seen someone dodge a limit break aside from that from the landscaper ability. So that should take them all out. And Yuffie's got more HP than everyone, because I have an I think Vincent and Yuffie both have HP plus materia, and Cloud does not, but there you go. You got Doom of the Living, which I haven't been able to show off yet, and I think it's better than all creations, so I'm not going to, There you go, but we just keep on walking on the edge. Get the Super Shot ST. I'm not going to try to run right here. I think you can get another item here, too. Here we go. The item's over there. So go ahead, grab this one, get the Spring Gun Clip, and I think the frogs eat the, I think they eat the little ribbity crickets. I don't even know what to call them. Anyway, we got the Super Shot ST, which is obviously for Vincent, and that is an excellent item, but it has no materia growth at all, and it's not even his ultimate weapon, so that's actually a little bit surprising on my end. And obviously, I've noticed you the Rising Sun before that we stole from Diamond Weapon, her Conformer, all that other good stuff. So let's keep on moving along here. Forgot what I wanted to do here really quickly. Oh, hold on, my phone's ringing. I'll be right back. No, it was just my mom. I was trying to figure out what her new address was because she recently moved. But here we go. Jump or stay? Well, I have a. All right, I'll jump. It doesn't hurt to try something new, right? See, this is so cool. Anyway, you can hear that there's like something right there. So there you go. We'll just go ahead, hop across here, and it looks like you can jump across there. Although it looks like we could have picked up something right there. Look, there's like a honeycomb up there. So I imagine if I were to take this guy, if I can just climb up here and then drop him into here, the picture, yeah? Does that work? How do you get up there? Okay. I don't even remember how. Okay, crossing across there is not a good idea. So obviously I need more than one frog. I don't quite remember how to do this. But I do have to mention that if you guys have ever watched the movie Ferngully, the animated movie when you were younger. I don't know if I'm like an old fogey when I say Ferngully. But, this kind of reminds me of Ferngully. If you guys are wondering what the heck Ferngully is that like a stuffed animal or something? Because it sounds fuzzy, right? Ferngully is this movie that... It was really weird when I look back at my childhood, and there's like all these movies that talk about environmental awareness and things like that. But it was like a different kind of environmental awareness. Because I remember before, they were making a big deal about, you know, like paper bags and stuff like that. Oh, crap. Wow, let go of me. Okay, and if you guys are wondering how much damage that does, you can see it did like 1,000 damage to every single character. So that's kind of painful. Obviously, I don't quite know what the heck I'm supposed to do right here. I think I can just throw the frog onto this thing. Here we go. So let's try throwing it onto this one this time. Oh, you know what? I just realized what I can do. Check it out. Okay. It just crossed my mind. If I stand right there and the frog jumps out of it, then it'll launch me, right? That seems like a pretty swell idea. But if I go on that one, it's gonna launch me further on into the area, and I don't want it to do that. So here we go. We'll finish off these guys really quickly, and I'm gonna cut this battle out, and I will be right back. Anyways, guys, I am back, and here we go. The frog jumped back out, and I don't know how that just crossed my mind. I haven't done this in forever, and I'm not even using a guide, because I was like, I don't need a guide to figure out how to get through this. It's all like puzzle solving, which I think is always really, really fun. If you just stand right here, it should launch you up to that honeycomb. Definitely doesn't look like a honeycomb. It looks like one of those ball and chain things that they used back in medieval times. But anyway, getting back to my Ferngully story, here we go. And basically all you have to do is just throw it on here. Whoops. Let go of me. What the heck? It ate my... There we go. Slash-All materia. I guess it worked out the exact same way. It wasn't supposed to bite me, but it did, so whatever. I think it's supposed to stay closed and then you walk past it. But as long as the game glitches and I still get the Slash-All materia, it's totally fine by me. And for those of you who are wondering, how good is Slash-All materia, I might as well throw it on Vincent, because I like the idea of giving it to a guy who just shoots everything. So I got Sneak Attack with Death Blow, which obviously isn't working, but I just wanted to train something up. And then we'll put Slash-All on him, which is really, really cool. I don't think that the second version of the move, which is Flash, is nearly as good. But Slash-All itself is really, really great, because it hits every opponent on the screen, and it does an equal amount of damage. Like, it's as if you were hitting all of them. So say like you have a group of 5 guys, it's like attacking each one of them individually. So it's essentially like double cut materia, but it's like multiplied to the most awesome power. But anyway, whoa, I was just looking. I was looking at that bag over there that I think I need to leave the area in order to come back to. But anyway, more of these guys right here. I'm gonna just put this little thing a little bit closer. I don't want it to jump into the actual fly trap, because then I'm gonna lose the insect, and I don't know if I have to like actually backtrack through the whole area again if I do. Anyway, pop the magic dragon, but I keep on getting sidetracked. Anyway, back to my Ferngully story. I remember just back in the days, they made like a huge emphasis was placed on the amount of trees being cut down in the rainforest, things like that. And Ferngully was like, I think it was a rainforest, if I recall correctly. And then there was like this evil corporation that was polluting the world, and they were and you know, it sounds really stupid when I'm like actually thinking about it. Like the whole premise behind it, I sound like I'm lecturing people about it, which I totally don't mean to do. But they were talking about like this weird like pollution monster that like appeared out of the exhaust on it. Okay, that guy's immune to fire, by the way. I didn't know that. There we go. You're not immune to a critical hit, but there's like this weird gloppity goo thing that came out of the machines. You know, when they were cutting like all the chainsaws and everything, and like the oil. Basically, like the oil was like the evil bad guys, which I just think is hilarious when you think about it in like. When you take like the modern day approach to how they were doing everything, it's just like it's very interesting. But anyway, I think there's a frog right here. So if I put this right here, I can lure out a frog. So check this out. He's gonna eat it, and then I get a frog instead, which is pretty awesome. I imagine the frog can be used right there. So I might want to go ahead and just put it right there. Obviously, I probably could have used but I think what I can do right here is go ahead use this frog. Put it in here, because then I can reuse it, and then put this right here, and then launch over here. And apparently it takes me out of the screen. I was not even aware of that. Anyway, anyway, we're up into the treetop area, and I think if you walk down here, you can get to that one bag that I couldn't get to before. There we go. We get the Minerva band, which sounds like something for Yuffie, if I do recall, if I do say so myself. I think you stole this from yeah, I think you steal this from the, I'm forgetting her name, Elena. But anyway, you can't actually climb up here again, so you actually have to walk all the way back down, and they hop you on this side. So let's go ahead and just grab this frog, throw him back into that little flower pot thingy, and then I have him launch us over to the other side. So I'll be right back in a second. Alright guys, I have hopped over, and let's keep on continuing my story about Ferngully. But no, there's like the pollution is polluting this one area, and I think like this... Like the dude who was cutting down stuff, you know, he stumbled across like ancient fairies or something like that. I forget if they're ancient fairies or something. I think they're ancient fairies, and he became like super tiny. And then she was showing him like the magic of the forest and how amazing nature is and stuff like that. So I thought that was really, really interesting, just like from a modern day perspective, just because, you know, like everyone's really into, you know, all this environmental stuff now. So I think that they've been kind of emphasizing that before, and I always thought it was really funny because the thing that they were concerned about at that time was the amount of trees that we were cutting down, because obviously they thought the rainforest was going to get depleted. But it's funny now when you think about it, because the biggest culprit that they're complaining about now is the use of plastic bags, which they were actually encouraging back in the 90s because they didn't want you to use a paper bag because they didn't want you to cut down trees. But now they're thinking that they can grow trees if they cut them down. Plastic bags don't degrade for, you know, like thousands of years or hundreds of years. Don't really remember the figure on that. The point is that, like, plastic bags stick around for a long time. And now they're trying to push you back to paper bags, and it's just really interesting how I feel like sometimes like that kind of research just kind of moves in a cycle, if I want to say it that way. So, anyways, continuing on with this thing, I think you can get more things up here. You don't have to just go down there. I think you can climb up these little treetops and you can get more items. So that's the reason why I did that all this shenanigans stuff again. Here we go. There's another thing right here that we can jump on, and such weird looking plants. It's like papayas or you know what's so weird? You ever seen a jackfruit? Here we go. Here's Typhoon materia. If you guys don't know what the heck a jackfruit is, I was wandering around like the 99 Ranch Market, and the thing is, jackfruits look like giant grenades. They look like grenades to me. I don't even understand that at all. So, and I don't even know how it's edible because it's so huge. Like, you try to pick it up and it's like lifting a boulder. Like if you've seen like the ESPN Strongest Man competitions where they pick up those Atlas stones, and they I don't know why the heck they would do that, by the way, but they pick up like, what, like 100-pound stone, 200-pound stone, 300-pound stone, and they're putting it on top of this pillar. First of all, I would drop it on my foot, so I would never dare do that. But that's what they're doing, and a jackfruit looks like a giant boulder, and you pick it up, and it kind of feels like a boulder, because it's like 20-something pounds. It's heavier than a watermelon. And I can just imagine you throw that at someone and that would just like, it would break and it would be really, really funny, but that would be so painful. So, I don't know why I just thought of jackfruit right there, but I just wanted to tell you guys that jackfruits are insanely huge, they look like grenades, and they may or may not be tasty because I've never tried one before. My dad says they're really good, but I don't know. Because he thinks everything's good, because he swallows everything whole. So, okay, let's keep on moving. I thought that you could keep on moving. How did I get over here before? Did I hop down? Okay, here we go. I was like, okay, I didn't think that I hopped down. But anyways, hopefully we can get back to the area that we were at before. Otherwise, I just wasted that entire time. I just got Typhoon materia. Never mind, it wasn't a complete waste. I got Typhoon materia. And for those of you who are wondering why the heck I would waste my time and get Typhoon materia, the question that I had posed to you guys in the last video was, what the heck is Typhoon materia? Did that appear in an earlier Final Fantasy or something? I have no idea. But anyway, we have Bahamut Zero here. And I want to show you guys what Typhoon materia is. It's a wind elemental. But I'm going to show you guys the summon, so whenever I get into a battle, I'll summon the Typhoon materia instead of killing him the normal way. And you guys can let me know what game Typhoon originated from, because I think Typhoon is just an awesome name. If you've ever watched my Wi-Fi battles, you may or may not have seen a Starmie named Typhoon. Because I'm always trying to think of like good name for water Pokemon, by the way. By the way, if you guys ever watch my Wi-Fi battles, I can never think of a good name for Jirachi as a nickname. If you have a good idea for a good name for Jirachi that doesn't involve like a porn star or something, then let me know. That'd be great. So, I think it's really funny if you guys are into Wi-Fi battles, how Dangerous 36M always names his Starmie, or not a Starmie, his Jirachi after porn stars. I just think that's really funny. You guys hear that story about hold on, I wanted to summon with Vincent really quickly. There you go. Summon, Typhoon. Typhoon, I don't know. Here you go. Disintegration. I love the name of all these summon spells towards the end. But, check this guy that appears. I swear this is like something from Ghostbusters, to be completely honest. He looks like something from Ghostbusters, right? Like, what is that? And then I'm pretty sure he blows his nose. If I'm not mistaken, I think he blows his nose. And dude, his butt is a face. Like that's cactus butt. That's a butt face right there. And the world turns upside down after he blows his nose. And apparently this guy's immune to it. But I just wanted to show you guys just how cool that looked. And obviously I'm gonna turn him into Death Gigas because I figure why the hell not. Death Gigas is just so freaking awesome. I mean, I might as well keep on using Vincent while I can, because Vincent's freaking sweet. But, man, okay, I got totally distracted, because I totally forgot what I was talking about before. But, we're gonna let him use Livewire, and I hope this guy's not immune to it, because I feel like this guy's immune to everything. This guy's immune to, like, every single element. He might be. Here we go. That's death right there. Yeah, but Vincent in, like, alternate forms is just epic. Look at the size of his feet. He's like the Incredible Hulk combined with Frankenstein. Anyways, let's keep on grabbing. I think I have yeah, I do have a bug on me. Here we go. Let's go ahead and use this. Taunt that frog to come out. And obviously I don't want to move this this bug right next to this frog, because then that frog will eat it, and then I will just use something that I can use for hopping later. But anyway, here's Leafs and a back attack, and like I said before, L1 and R1 makes it so it's not a back attack anymore. Although everyone's in the front row, but that's fine. I don't mind everyone being in the front row. I try to steal something from these guys, because I think that they can't, they're gonna get completely owned by Beta anyway, so let's see if they have anything good. Oh, go figure. Actually, where would they hide that? I always think it's really funny how, like, in The Legend of Zelda, when you're wandering around, you have, like, a million different items, right? But it's like, they randomly disappear, and you're just wearing, you know, like your Kokiri suit or whatever. But you don't have, like, a giant hammer on your side, along with a bow and arrow, along with a quiver that can hold 50 arrows, along with a hook shot, along with, you know, like, a magnifying glass of truth and everything, like he's dressed very simply. So, anyways, go ahead, let this bug hop around, move this frog a little bit closer, and don't move him too close to that bug. But we'll go ahead and do this right here. And hopefully it means we can cross over here. And obviously at this point, I think you can... maybe we should just let it hop right here. I think it'll just bite me. I'm really, really scared. Yeah, it's gonna bite me. You know what? Okay, so let's try this. I'm gonna go ahead, stand right here, and see if that catapults me over to the honeycomb. Hovering over the honey tree. Reminds me of Winnie the Pooh, which is exactly where that reference comes from. I'm sure you guys recognize that already, but hopefully it jumps me either down, or it jumps me across to that thing. Okay, that's totally useless. How do you get up there? Okay. It looks like you need to cross that one area. No. What is this? Okay, that took away a ton of life. Holy crap. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal really quickly and try to figure this out, and I will be right back. Okay, I feel like there's just no way that you can get across there. I mean, it looks like there's a rope that you can walk across there, but I didn't see a pathway over there, and not to mention I don't even have the frog with me right now, right? Like, the frog's on the other side, so I don't even know how to do that. Okay, so let's exit out of this particular region, go back in, make the frogs and the little bugs respawn, and then try to get back up to the treetops. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Totally feel like Tarzan and Ferngully and all the other movies, by the way. But by the way, if you guys have like one of those weird movies, I think it's like Once Upon a Forest. Seems to emphasize like the importance of like environmental awareness and like the effects on animals. I think like, was it Back in Time, or We're Back in Time, like the thing where like the dinosaurs were talking and being really, really cool. They were talking about environmental stuff on the side as well. So if you guys have a story, if you guys have like a movie that you used to watch that you thought was really, really cool, and not necessarily that it like resonated with you, but you just kind of remember, feel free to let me know down in the comments below, because I would be more than happy to realize that I'm not the only weird one that that remembers films like that. So actually, it's not even weird at all. But anyways, I'm gonna finish this battle off, because apparently these guys are amazing at dodging. Look, they're like ninja blades. Okay, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so this seems like a pretty far-fetched idea, but I think it might work. Okay, if I put this guy in the first one, and I throw this guy into this one, and I just stand on it, where does that launch me? Does that launch me anywhere good? Should I just hop across to that little funky pink stamina thingy, which is really awkward? Like, what am I grabbing? No, okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm gonna see if this launches me anywhere cool. Hopefully it doesn't just throw me back. That'd be really dumb. Oh, come on! You're killing me, game. Is there like another frog that you can get? There must be like another frog that you can get, so you can get like multiple frogs or something. Anyways, cut this battle out. I'll be right back. Cut it out, game. Why do you have crazy wind blade things at me? Alright guys, I got the frog and I got the insect back. I respawned them because I figured, why the heck not? Still trying to figure out this puzzle, but you know, it's always really interesting because it's the weird, like, if you're really tired after a day of work, I never really want to play a Zelda game because I feel like it's too thought intensive, I should say. But obviously there's got to be a way to get to that one area from the treetop, so it looks like there's a branch that goes down here. Can I run across there? Did you see that winding branch moving downward? I can't tell what's in the background anymore and then what's actually something that I can walk on, because the background is so good. Here we go, but like I mentioned before, these guys apparently cannot get hit by a physical attack, so let's throw beta on them, because apparently they're not immune to getting hit by a move from the Midgard-Zolom. I mean, not to mention, you know, grass types should be weak to fire types, maybe? I don't know. So, Actually, I don't even know if that's considered weak right there, 2500, because I don't know how much beta is supposed to do at this point in the game anymore, so... There you go, that's 2700. We have so much gil, but I feel like you should be able to walk down that little thing, right? I might be wrong, though. Here you go, let's keep on wandering. Can I walk down this particular branch right here? Oh, wait. Move down, 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 maybe, maybe? Possibly? Supposedly? Oh, nope, no, 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 no. Hold on. I think it just crossed my mind. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, no, I'm just doing this for fun now. See, there's like a little branch right here, and I'm trying to run across here, and I'm thinking that might take me down. Hold on, branch going down here? Can I go down here? Yeah, no, maybe? Yes, no, maybe so. Can I go down here? It's blocking me. I don't understand this. Ah, this is so confusing. Where am I going? Oh, okay. I'll be right back. I have no idea where I'm going. So it doesn't seem like there's anything on this side then. There's gotta be something that you can walk down over here then, right? Okay, what? How do you instinctively know to do that? I just holding up? Okay, whatever. That's fine, game. That's fine. Anyway, there's a bug right here, so I imagine I'm gonna need this guy to lure out a frog or something. And apparently I'm gonna need... Okay, this is really, really intense. Alright, I think I know what I need to do. I think I need a frog. I need to stand on the last one. But in order to do that, I need to lure this guy over. So take this with me. Hop. Hop up. Up. And then grab this. And throw this on the honeycomb? No, 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 don't eat me! Don't eat me! I want to throw the honeycomb on you! Ah! Some more of these Dodrio looking things. By the way, what do you guys think of Dodrio competitively as a Pokemon? No, I'm just throwing random things out there for you. But I saw an RMT on it, and apparently this dude was like crazy for Dodrio. So he had like a legitimate team, and then he threw a Dodrio on at the end, which I just thought was hilarious. If it works for him, then that's fine. I mean, like, if you get a kill with Dodrio and you really want to get a kill with Dodrio, then the more power to you. Sometimes I feel like the competitive metagame is just, people take it too seriously. What the hell? I'm throwing the honeycomb on you. If they're gonna kill my characters, okay. I think the next crunch would, and that would be really stupid. Here we go. You're so dumb, plant. What the hell? What the heck? Where'd my bug go? Why is the bug up top? Okay, I think I totally did that whole sequence wrong, because I think what I should have done is just let go of the honeycomb when I was up top, and then I would have thrown it down into the thing. Right? That seems like the smart idea. Okay, so let's see if I can backtrack, and then I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna keep on standing up here and just keep on releasing the thing until it actually releases into that honeycomb. Not into the honeycomb, into the Venus flytrap. Yeah? Come on. Come on. No! Yes! Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Okay, throw this in here, throw that back in here. Okay, I need to lure out a frog. Come on. No, 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 random battle. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible. Obviously, I need a frog in order to get to that last cave. And I think you just need to catapult yourself to higher ground, right? That sounds like a cheesy joke, but that sounds exactly what I think you're supposed to do. So, autumn leaves. Man, which reminds me, like, the... Really, really sad that the seasons really don't change in California. It just gets really, really cold. So if you guys live in like a really cool area of the world, I guess maybe it's not really cool for you guys. You're like shoveling snow, and then I feel bad for you guys. But you know, like being able to play in snow is just really, really awesome. I always think it's really interesting how there's many different types of snow. Because I remember I had like this really dry snow, and I was trying to make a snowman when I was younger, when I was little, and I realized like you can't make a snowman out of dry snow. It just doesn't hold. You have to bring water with you too. So it's kind of interesting how the how the weather is. Come on. No, I got hung up on a tree branch. No! Okay. I'm afraid that the Venus flytrap's gonna stop eating that honeycomb at some point. So, okay, I'm gonna stand on this, because I think the frog catapults back to that side with me, right? I think that's how it works. Come on, please work that way. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of myself right now. Oh, definitely the exact opposite of Sherlock Holmes. Here we go. Stand right here, and I think, if my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. No, just gonna hop over to that side, and then hopefully we'll get into that cave. I think there's 2 more items in the cave, and that should wrap up this entire video. So I'm gonna preemptively say that this cave is really, really awesome, and it makes me think about caving and going caving with really cool people. And the Apocalypse is a sword for Cloud, which has a really cool name. And not as powerful as the Ragnarok, I think, but it has triple materia growth, which is insane. So obviously, if you want to grow materia really quickly, throw that on him. And then I think there's an elixir up in this one. Let me go ahead and... There you go, there's an elixir up here, and I think that's all of the stuff in the Ancient Forest. So I'm going to say I hope you guys enjoyed that video, or you found it informative, or you thought that me failing through the entire forest was hilarious. I don't think if that was super hilarious, but that's because, oh my gosh, what the heck, it totally doesn't look like a forest. Can I stand on that? Okay. But obviously there's a crater, because this is where Ultimate Weapon was, and when we pick up next time, kind of deciding what I can do. I can either conquer the battle square, get Cloud's, like the W summon materia, and then his level 4 limit break, or I can do some final preparations and do more backstory for Vincent, Red XIII, and Sid. And then after that, we're gonna move along with the storyline and completely wrap up the game, and I totally mean it by that. And then I'll tack on Emerald and Ruby Weapon when I'm done with the LP, because they're really like the final bosses in the game. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Feel free to click the like button if you did. Always feel free to leave a comment below. I always enjoy reading those. Feel free to sub to my channel if you haven't already, and when we pick up next time, more Final Fantasy VII action coming at you. Bye.